the deal? That's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it's 1:30. Yes, 1:29 or 1:30 p.m. December 4th, 2025. You know what I mean? Happy Sean Carter Day. Sean Carter is 55 years old. Jay-Z is hands down one of my favorite rappers, man. Bar fucking none. One of my favorite rappers of all time. Bar none, B. You know, speaking of rappers, I look forward to seeing that 50 Cent Reckoning documentary on Diddy, because, man, there's a lot of shit there, bro. There's a lot of shit. And that Tupac case is going to be... That Tupac case from Keith E is going to be epic like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? But this is not a show about hip-hop. This is not a channel about hip-hop. This is a wrestling channel. And we talk everything wrestling, right? And what I'm about to talk about is, I love when people are delusional. You know, when people are fucking delusional, they make themselves look fucking, they make themselves look retarded. Seriously. And who you talk? I know you're like, yo, Tag, who you talking about? Like, who you talking about this time? I'm talking about none other than, you know, TNA President Carlos Silva. So, this dude comes on John Albert's show, right? You know, and funny, you know, that we spoke about John Albert because, you know, he's a doofball that I personally don't like. And Carlos Silva says the following, right? He says that, you know, WWE did not help with the negotiations with AMC. And that AMC did this deal on their own. Nigga, are you fucking stupid? Like, really, homie? Really? Like, come on, B. Wow. They didn't do it like they did it on their own. You smoking? It's just like what I said yesterday, right? Just exactly what I said yesterday. If it wasn't for WWE, AMC wouldn't even be in bed with your ass, period. You know, they didn't even know who the fuck TNA was until, but they knew who WWE was, right? And so WWE basically, shit, it was even reported that WWE helped out with the negotiations. It was reported. You know what I mean? So for you to sit there and say that WWE had nothing to do with you getting on AMC for your TV deal, man, you are massively crock of shit. Completely. You know, it's amazing the stupidity of people in this fucking industry. It really is. You know, like, what the fuck are you trying to gain from saying that? Well, what are you trying to gain? Huh? Well, what are you trying to gain? You know WWE helped you out. Not really WWE. TKO helped your ass out. It was TKO who helped you the fuck out. You know what I mean? Because, you know, you're the one who, you know, went to the endeavor, you know, to make this deal happen between you and WWE, right? And like I said yesterday, WWE still controls all aspects of TNA, and they're going to for the foreseeable future. This is a permanent thing. There's a legit permanent thing. So, for you to say that WWE had nothing to do with you talking to the people at AMC and want to get in bed with AMC for your major TV deal, wow. Yeah, and Santa Claus is alive, right? Santa Claus is alive, right? Santa Claus is alive, baby! Come on, man. Like, who the fuck are you fooling, B? Who you fooling, man? Come on, man. You know, the bottom line is this. WWE facilitated this deal. They're the ones who, you know, who was able to get to AMC to talk to the Dolan family and such and say, hey, you know, we're working with this promotion that's really good, but they're missing a TV deal. And, you know, I think they have a bright future. You know, we would like to have you guys talk to him and stuff. We want to negotiate the deal and such. So the fact that you come out there and you say that WWE had nothing to do with helping you get on a network. You are so full of shit. You are so full of shit. I mean, here's the thing, okay? If WWE was not involved, I said this yesterday, if WWE was not involved, right? That deal for AMC, you would never have saw that, ever. You would never have seen that, ever. Why? Because, again, people didn't know who the fuck you were. AMC didn't know who the fuck you were until WWE got involved, right? So, I mean, for you to sit there and try to discredit WWE for not, in the negotiation process, I'm sorry, not WWE, TKO in the negotiation process, you are dumb as fuck. You are legit dumb as shit. To say they didn't help, man. And you know what, too? You know what, also? I think it's easy for people to, there's people who are still pissed off about the TNA WWE relationship because, again, TNA is now basically, you can say it's a developmental for WWE. You can say that. You can clearly say, just like how AEW is a developmental for WWE, right? I know Champ Hacker on Twitter, the one who lived in his mother's basement, he's angry about it, right? He's a sicko. He's an AEW sicko. I mean, he's an AEW sicko who gets no pussy. He lives at home with his mother, right? And yeah. But yeah, I mean, look, he could have just easily said, look, did I get some assistance from TKO with the contract and stuff? Yeah, I did, and they were really helpful and stuff, right? But to not say that, I'm like, yo, bro, like, who the fuck are you kidding? Who the fuck are you kidding, B? Who are you fucking kidding? And speaking of stuff, speaking of TV deals and shit like that, it seems like Netflix might now be the one to run away with getting a deal with Warner Bros. Discovery. You know what I'm saying? It clearly might be them because you can feel that Netflix is going to be the one that is going to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery, and the sickos are already in their feelings about that. They're in their feelings. They're clearly in their feelings. They're in their feelings because they know the future of AEW is more bleak than Memphis, nigga. Memphis Bleak is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Bottom line, Carlos Silva, you played yourself on that one. And listen, TNA going to AMC, and shout out to JD from New York. Because I was looking at his stream yesterday about AEW Dynamite and such, and he said something that really made me think. In one portion of the live stream for Dynamite, he said, AEW and AMC is looking real good right now. So basically what he's trying to say is he might just say fuck AEW. I'm gonna wind up covering TNA instead. He didn't specifically say that, but just from the way how he sounded and everything, right? It almost seems like that's exactly where he's going. And a lot of people, hold on, I know it's noisy, hold on real quick. Yeah, sorry about that. It was, I had like sprinklers on the fucking, on the what's his face. But it seems like a lot of people who cover AEW or who used to be religious covers, of AEW, now might be shifting all, over to AMC when TNA comes. Remember, they still got the partnership with WWE. That partnership is not disappearing anytime soon, if not ever. So get used to it. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely holler at y'all. I probably won't be coming with another video tonight. You know what I mean? I might find, a topic to talk about. I have something in store. You know what I mean? That I want to respond to. You know what I mean? Nothing bad. It's nothing bad, but, I might break down. You know what? I have an idea for a specific topic. I'm going to break down into possibly 3 parts. Possibly 3 parts. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably do that. You know what? I'll fuck that. I'm doing that on Sunday. I'm gonna definitely do that shit on Sunday. Y'all gonna like what I'm about to say because it's gonna be funny. But other than that, I'm gonna definitely holler at y'all. I'll come with another video tonight. Peace.